Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Just spraying myself up. I hope everybody is well. Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for October the 1st, 2022. Hey everybody, some of my loyal subscribers may be out and about doing errands or something like that, but I wanted to go ahead and come on here and get your reading. So, today is October the 1st, 2022, and I feel it's going to be a lot of, I really want to come in person. I'm feeling better. Each day I'm getting better and better. So I really want to come over here and really explain to you about the changes that are going to be happening for you and make sure that you are kind of understanding of this, okay? Yeah, y'all haven't seen my face in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen my face in a while. So this is why it's very important that I wanted to come over here and indicate to you the importance of the changes that will be happening. Now, October the 25th, for the people who don't know or may just see my channel, I do practice and follow Vedic sidereal, not Western astrology, okay? So K2 is in Libra. And soon the sun and Venus will also be in Libra. And I believe the moon should be moving over there. The moon may be moving from Virgo, moving over into Libra. But it's really about K2. And I thought that I put a video out regarding K2. If I don't, I will probably be doing another one. Okay. So it's changes. We also got an eclipse October the 25th that will be happening in the sign of Libra. Now, this don't have anything to do about whether you're a Libra or not. You can still have Libra in your chart. Okay. So it's a lot of changes. For a lot of people, it's going to be regarding your marriage. It's going to be regarding relationships if you're living with somebody. It's also going to be regarding your home situations, job, changes with your children and family. Okay, really pretty much everything. This is why it's very important that I want to come over here and really emphasize changes. Okay. Now, the past couple of readings have been talking a lot about love and relationship. I'm going to tell you now, this is not about an ex coming back to you. And a lot of you need to spiritually see and understand that these changes that needs to happen for you is not going to be regarding about an ex. Okay. It's very important that you take on and embrace these new changes that will be coming for you, because it's going to be a very important pivotal point that you may be not up to changing a lot of things that's going on about you right now. It may be very hard. Some of you may be in a place where your home may be affected, okay? And you have been so comfortable, you know, so relaxed, being in the same neighborhood or situation or whatever like that. But whatever changes is coming up, let me get these cards. Whatever changes is coming up for you, is going to be very important that you embrace it. And they keep having me to go over this. Okay, so I'm going to pull just a couple of cards. Now, y'all get in-depth readings all of the time, okay? So don't feel like you're missing something. Oh, you didn't pull no tarot and all this. You know, I'm going to pull what they tell me I need to pull. Also about K2. I really want y'all to, you know, because K2 and Rahu, we talked about this before. They move every 18 to 20 years. Okay. So I need you to think back of 18 years ago. What were you doing? A lot of you, this is going to be also not just about your spirituality, but it's going to be about your career, your job placement. Who were you dating about 20 years ago? Now, obviously, I'm talking to the people who are at least 40 and up right now. Okay. These changes are very prevalent to you right now, because the things that you were doing about 20 years ago is about to come back. It's about to come back like the world card. The world card is 10 years, but we're talking about K2 and Rahu. Okay. So let me see. Think back to what you were doing, what you were going through. Who were you dating? What type of situation were you in? What was your money like? Were some of you having, you know, a child at that time? For some of you, it could be about another time for you to have a child. If there's something that you still want, or if you can. You know, if you can think back also about your feelings, your emotions. Do you remember how you used to think around that time? K2 is also about past life. Now, I'm not talking about just the past of 20 years ago. I'm also talking about your past life. Now, a lot of people don't maybe believe in past life, but the karma for that is coming back. Okay, that's too many. Yep, caring connection. Caring connection. Okay. Now, like I said, your last past 18, 20 years ago, what type of connection were you having at that time? Who were you dating? Who were you living with? Some of you could have been married, okay? And now you could be on divorced. And now maybe you had already had a second marriage. Maybe some of you are going into your third, okay? But for a lot of you, this is about a caring connection coming into your life right now based on K2 and Rahu. Okay, so caring connection. Well, the door to spirit popped out in reverse. And again, K2 is past life, is spirituality. Okay, so a lot of you around this time, 18 to 20 years ago, I feel obviously you're not the same person that you were then that you are now. But this is also the door to spirit is about allowing this energy to come into you right now. Okay, because a lot of you, this next connection for you, whether you believe you're gonna, well, Vesta, I ain't gonna have nobody to come to me. You know, I haven't been dating for the past 5 years or so. You know, I've been single by choice, this and that, this and that. Some of you are going to have a lot of spiritual type of awakenings, okay? This is what is coming towards you. It's a new way that you will be seeing things spiritually. Oh, hold on, y'all. They hit the floor. Indecisions. Hold on. So, choices that you previously made. Indecision hit the floor. Okay, this is like the Two of Wands. Still not, oh goodness, still not ready or is ready to make a choice. Some of you really going to have to listen to your intuition. The sixth chakra, what we talked about yesterday. I talked about that last night. Your third eye. Overthinking a situation, being too much judgmental, having a very rigid viewpoint can also be about love coming into your life or a connection that will be coming your way. I feel soulfully, you probably may not want it, and soulfully, you may not want to let it in. All right, so Angel of Balance, Libra. Angel of Balance. And I feel that this is about you now being able to, or will be, okay, able to balance a lot of things out in your life, but spiritually is the way that you're going to need to do it first. That's going to be the most important part that this is going to help you with. Because again, Venus will be in Libra, correct? Something flipped. So, Venus will be in Libra. Libra will be in her own natural home. Also with K2, spirituality there, door to spirit, okay? This is what will be third eye that you will need to see with your third eye. About, for some of you, a caring connection. Now, this can be something that you may need to let go. This is something for you time. You're going to know it intuitively. Because it's time to use discernment, okay? It's time for you to use discernment now. And this discernment, yes, cornucopia, but in reverse. This discernment, walking away in reverse, okay? Of course, these two cards are in reverse because K2 is already in Libra, right? But she's going to be there for about another year. And Rahu is in Aries also. So we're dealing with spirituality. We're dealing with karma. But cornucopia is your outcome. Of course it is. That's already due to you, right? That's already due to you. So let me get something on this. Because, yeah, a message. Some of you regarding family room pop back out. So we had the family room, the mature man, and imprisonment. Like I was saying, that for some of you, this is a love relationship that you're in right now. And you're starting to also, or you have been for a while, feeling imprisoned in your mind, in your actions, can also, I hope not physically, in your home. But this is also how you feel spiritually. You're looking for something that's a more soulful connection. Okay. It will be a message that will be... For some of you, the message that you're waiting on, a message that you need, you're going to get it within 7 hours, 7 days, about the next step that you need to do. And this is also going to be regarding, for some of you, your home. This also could be about a landlord or a father, your father's home. This also could be your husband. This also mature man can be a mediator, a lawyer, a judge. Somebody that you will need some type of information for or about your situation, that you need to see this situation with your third eye. Okay. Now, things in your life will begin to balance out where I feel that you have been stuck in some type of way, whether it's in employment, job, career, schooling, love, marriage, dealing with family members. Some of you are very monetarily distressed right now. And you just feel like you cannot get things together. Okay. Now, I feel that also with the Door to Spirit card in reverse with the family home, I feel that a lot of you need to get you or make you some type of sacred space in your home for meditation and to listen to your intuition and to connect to talk to your spirit guides, to pray, whatever your religious denomination is. Also, you know, some of you may not allow somebody to come back to your home or to come to your home that has been to your house before. I feel that you're going to cut this off. This also could be somebody that you already know that has been to your home before that may message you about a connection that you have with them at this moment. But I feel that this person, whoever may contact you or want to come back towards you, now I'm talking about an ex, they're still locked down with either somebody, a situation. Hey, Reese, babe. They're still locked down in some type of situation with a person. And they still need to also, not only spiritually, but they also need to balance a lot of things in their life and about their self out. Okay. Yes, despair. I feel that whoever you feel that this is, that may be like a... That's still... I feel that now I'm talking about an ex. I feel that whoever this ex is, I feel that whoever they chose over you was a wrong choice. And now they could be wanting to come back to you and fix this, okay? I don't feel that for a lot of the exes it's about their career or job. I feel that they're locked up, or can be literally, okay? But I feel that they're locked down or feel in prison by some type of previous relationship or choice that they did make or do in their life. And now they're needing to balance it out. Okay. So this K2 for this X, whoever wants to hear about that, it's a lot of things that they still need to fix. So I wouldn't wait on that. I wouldn't, you know, play with your cornucopia, your sense of blessings. Some of you still are energetically or from the heart are still wanting to connect to that person. And also could be like, hey, you know, if they message, they message. If they don't, they don't. But with this third eye chakra here, you know, it's a level of maturity that you have also gained. And it's also like you need this divine masculines. I'm talking to the feminists. You need this divine masculines to see things through their third eye. They're overthinking it. They're overdoing it. Their viewpoint, their rigid viewpoint. They're not connecting to spirit, to listen to their intuition, their mind, right? Soulfully, spiritually, about this cornucopia of the relationship with you. I do feel that this person do see you or does want that family type of dynamic relationship, you know, buying a house, moving in, the white fence and the black dog, okay? Let me get something on this message. Because maybe for some of you, you heard from this ex, but I just feel that they're not ready. They're still not ready. And I hopefully, you know, that you're not waiting on that. Because, unfortunately, because of this eclipse, yep, told you, wishing well. Because of this eclipse, they may get already eclipsed away from you. I feel again with this despair card, for some of you it's been 5 months, 5 years. I'm feeling more about the past 5 years. This person has been going through it. They've been going through different things as a sense of imprisonment, probably different relationships, getting their heart and feelings and emotions that I'm hearing all tied up with a certain person. They also got material things, a sense of imprisonment with somebody else. Or even if this is the past 5 months ago, or the past 10 months ago, for some of you that this other person, maybe they moved out and y'all separated, right? They really wish also that you would message them. Hey, extraordinary. They also wish that you would message them, but they also is still wishing. I'm seeing the star card, okay, that the type of way that y'all used to talk, or the way that y'all used to message each other, can happen again. It's like they still want this, but I feel that it's a level of maturity, okay, that this person still needs to gain and to get. I don't feel that emotionally and even spiritually that this past person has walked away from you, but they're not with you physically. Guidance popped out in my lap. Back to K2 again. This is about you also understanding spiritually where you're going now, listening to your spirit guides, your guidance, okay, about even, you know, going toward what it is for you now. I feel that this eclipse, October the 25th, is really going to eclipse a lot of things and a lot of people out of your life, and it's time. It's necessary. Now, this person also, or you, may feel or be guided to, okay, they may get a wish fulfillment and contact you to see like where you're at, okay, to kind of see like if you would accept them. Do you still want this? Do you still want the home with them? Do you still want to live together? Do you possibly still want to get married? Because I feel that the way and the timing that they're still trying to balance things out in their life also probably is in the process of letting go or being separated from somebody else through the same eclipse, right? They may get a wish fulfillment, okay, guidance here on top of the wishing well and the message. I feel that they may get a wish fulfillment for this caring connection to message you. And this is why I'm here to give you the guidance, okay? Thank you, Reese. About what you should do. I feel that this other person feels that they have so much wisdom that this is what, I don't want to say that that's what the problem is, but I feel that they can be very intellectual for some of them. It can be their job. It could be that they are a staple in their community. It could be that they're a lawyer, a doctor, a counselor, a mediator. For some people, maybe a judge. I'm here to speak for everybody, okay? It can be that maybe they're in school or thinking about going back to school. This person can be very intelligent in some way that they overthink, that it's about the viewpoint, is what I keep hearing. Let me get something on this mature man. It's their viewpoint that they need to change, especially if they keep connecting with the same type of person other than you, and they keep tying themselves up, imprisonment, into other things that either they know they shouldn't or they don't need to. I feel that they're too wise to keep going through the same thing, but they are. It's because they're not, thank you, they're not using their third eye. They're letting their mind overshadow their third eye. Just told you. They're letting their their mind overthink the situation, okay, for this love, spiritual love connection with you. And because of that, this is why they're this. And this is also why the third eye needs a sense of balance, opening up, clearing. This other person also could have a lot of eye infections, or, oh yeah, hey, Stagner, how are you? How did your situation turn out? But I feel that this other person, they're still sitting or have a lot of despair that they also did not unlock the things with you during the time that y'all were together. Oop, it almost hit the floor. Yes, the book, knowledge, wisdom, discernment. She's going to be here tomorrow at 3. Okay, good. Good. All right. So like I said, also, see there, the mature man with the books, more books. Oh, so this is why this card is here today. But, you know, also you, Stagner, you know, this can be you, where that it could be that the book is closed for you. But, you know, the book is never closed. The book is never closed. It's more information or knowledge. Again, thank you, angels, the third eye. Okay. It's more information and knowledge that needs to be used and obtained about a person that you were once in love with, or also, you know, about the closing of your third eye now, also for a new person to come in. Okay. Now, let me talk about new people. A new person coming in also can be the same spread. Hold on, they're not through with me. Okay. A new person coming in also can be this same spread as you as a divine masculine, or this is going to be a mature man, okay, that also has had a lot of accommodations, a lot of awards. They also could be a teacher, a professor, they can be a counselor, they can be very knowledgeable of different things, okay, some type of scholar. And this again can be a new person coming in for you. So again, you know, if it's your third eye that is blocked, you want to make sure that you listen to your spirituality and your intuition, where that you will not be in this same cycle again and miss this new connection. Okay. Because it is some things for you in your future that needs to be unlocked. But this, ooh, look at there, right up under there. This is some things that you need to unlock, eclipse, and walk away from. Okay. Now, let me put something on this door to spirit in reverse with the family room. Oh, the thunderbolt, which is like a spiritual awakening, the tower. Oh, wow. All right, hold on. Let me put something else on top of that. Another tower. So, like I said, this is on K2. Okay? This is on the card that I'm calling K2, the door to spirit, but it's in reverse. So now this card represents you walking through the door of spirit, not literally, I hope, okay? But this is you about being able to walk through the door of spirit, allowing your whole sense of being. Okay, you see this card here? You see the thunderbolts and everything like that. It seems like it's also highlighting the throat chakra. It's highlighting the area of the solar plexus chakra right around the heart area, going into the sacral, okay, and then falling down to the root. This is about you and your sense of security and your foundation right now. Now, the tarot cards are always about not only spiritual awakening, but it's also enlightenment. You're going to have to allow this enlightenment to transform through you as an awakening, as an enlightenment, as an aha moment, as a light bulb, however you want to say it, during this time of the starting of the eclipse and possibly up until the next year. Now, K2 and Rahu usually stays every 18 months. So it's 18 months. So K2 and Rahu has already been moved into Rahu and Libra, I believe the beginning of either the end of last year or the beginning of this year. Okay, so it was before July or right around in July. May have also been June. No, it was already in July. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, May. So Rahu and K2 was already there in June. So it might have been the early part of this year. I wasn't expecting to have to remember the dates right now. Hold on. Yeah, I think they moved around the end part of last year because K2 was previously in Scorpio. So if you're a Scorpio, you know the intense information downloads, the way that you were feeling, the way that you kept trying to connect spiritually, the way that your crown chakra kept opening up, the way that you were changing the way that you felt about feelings, emotions, and relationships, really trying to make things work. That's how Libras are feeling right now. So Scorpios, you can kind of understand the past 18 months ago on what I'm trying to explain. It's a spiritual thing. Now, if you're not a very spiritual person, it's kind of like you're going to get the Holy Ghost anyway. That's about the only way I can say it from a Georgia Southern term, okay? It's pretty much the Holy Ghost. And you're going to need this, okay? What's this? It's about you acting as this little puppy here, okay? You see the red leash? This is also, like I said, the aspects of Rahu, which is the red leash, and also K2 spirituality, your past life. This is about you being more loyal to yourself by having this anointment, okay, an atonement. I can't really find the words that I am looking for, so let me try and find a card. Submerged popped out, and pray. Wow. So if you have been holding back your feelings and emotions about being scared to open up to spirituality, maybe you haven't prayed in a long time. Maybe you don't pray at all. Maybe, and everybody don't pray. So don't let me just keep saying that like that and where I'm trying to change your religious denomination. But whatever your religious denomination is, it's time to submerge more into it. Okay. This is again K2, because what K2 is bringing back is your past life energy and karma that now you would have to pay homage and loyalty to. Okay. And for a lot of you, this is going to be about your security, your emotional security, your home, your sense of stability. And again, for a lot of you, your sense of stability is about to change. When it comes to love, partnership, it's about to be eclipsed and it's about to change. Okay. When it comes to where you're living right now, some of you, your homes, thank you, angels. A lot of people homes are and have been destroyed by this hurricane the past couple of days. Thunderbolt. You understand what I mean? This K2, this eclipse is thunderbolting a lot of people's family and homes being destroyed, being demolished, right? And this is the awakening and the starting over here. And by what? Water. It wasn't an iceberg, but when an iceberg melts, it's water, right? So pretty much the ocean. So a lot of people have or were praying about their destruction that has just happened between North Carolina and South Carolina, all on that coast, and down around in the Florida area and everywhere else, right? This is what this energy is. This eclipse is what is triggering these. It's probably going to be some information in the news about an iceberg that will be melting, or a piece of an iceberg that has melted off. This also could be some information coming out in the news or from NASA about the potential of a piece of iceberg that may be, hey, Ghost Warrior, a potential piece of iceberg that may be being broke off. Okay. And once that happened, right, it's going to fall into the ocean and it's going to cause the ocean level to rise. Correct? Again, this hurricane has destroyed a lot of property, homes, businesses. And this is the energy that we're in right now. And a lot of people with door to spirit in reverse, right, was not expecting this. But now this is what they're doing. So this card says, I am open and receptive to the power of grace in my life right now. I ask to be shown clear examples of how this energy is operating, hey Melissa, in my life. And I'm not quite sure if that's backwards coming to y'all or not, because y'all know I usually don't face forward. All right, let me get y'all, we're at 38 minutes. Let me get y'all a soul purpose card. I hope everybody is well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Like, I want to remind y'all again, go and take a look at the past couple of videos of this week, leading into last week. Okay. Also, go back a year or two in my playlist and find something around October the 1st, or find something around the last week of September. Look in my playlist and look for any videos that contains the eclipse, or I'm talking about an eclipse. Okay. Remember that all these eclipses last 6 months to a year. Correct? So we're just finishing up in November the last eclipse from, what was it, May? Around in May. So again, this is why this hurricane still presented itself because we're still needing to play off the last energy of the last eclipse. Yeah, looking for my paper. Looking for my paper. All right. So, yep, and that was the blood moon. That was the super moon. It's promoted change and growth. That was around May the 15th through the 16th. We got the next one, October the 25th, which was Libra. And then the last one is going to be November, which is going to be in that Scorpio energy. Okay. And this is really giving me this Scorpio energy right here, the Tower. Aries, Scorpio, the Tower. I really hope that you don't continue to submerge your feelings and emotions. Okay. It's time to connect with them, deal with it, expose it, let it out. It's also time as a sense of cleansing. Okay. All right. So you got unleash your creativity. Some of you have been submerging your creativity, right? Some of you can have an at-home business also. And your dreams. Now, the tiger for me in Chinese zodiac, entrapment at the bottom of the deck. That's what I was just talking to you about, submerging. Okay. This eclipse is going to have you to anything that has been submerged. Feelings, emotions, thoughts, unleash. Thank you, angels. Unleash your creativity. All of that is about to be eclipsed up. And things that's no longer for you is about to be eclipsed away. Okay. No longer, again, imprisoning you. Giving you a sense of despair, because this is the cleansing energy for you now. Again, being in the Libra season, right? A sense of balance. It's time to balance out anything that has held you back, locked you up, locked you away, had your feelings locked away or submerged. A sense of despair, anxiety, worryation, all of that, depression. Correct. It's time now to follow your dreams. Cornucopia in reverse. Oh. My voice is coming back a little bit. All right. So we got a couple of minutes left. Let me try and pull whatever I can for y'all. Okay. Let me see. Yes, be gentle with yourself. So it says, you've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. Now, as of tomorrow, Vedic Sidereal, right? Mercury should be going direct or starting to go direct. But again, I want to tell you, give it an extra 5 days. Thank you, angels. Okay, because the message card did come out. So yes, thank you. 5 + 2 is 7, correct? So a message that you need that's going to be on your timing, the guidance that you need to use from it, you're going to be able to utilize it. Like I said, I feel that some of you may get a message from somebody that you once cared for. It also can be family. It could be one of your children. It could be an ex, okay? But it also could be a potential person that you meet that's new. And yes, because we're Capricorn, Stagner, right? So this is a person that is new, that also, after you meet them, It will be messages between the both of you in the first part of the 7 days of October. Okay, but again, remember, take it, be gentle with yourself. Don't start feeling despair. Okay, don't start locking your feelings and everything away if this person is not really trying to balance a lot of things out with you, especially if they are a Libra, because the Libra is going to have a lot of stuff going on with them. Okay, they're going to have soon the moon, Venus going to be there, the sun, Mercury, I think possibly may move over there. I'm not quite sure. I ain't look at my paper. And K2 is already there. So Libra is going to have a lot of stuff going on. All right. And so, again, remember that Libra season for me is October the 16th through November the 16th, Vedic Sidereal. So that now that I'm giving you that timing aspect and having the eclipse to come in on October the 25th, that's a lot. Where's that card? That is a lot of energy. Okay. And you also would need to know where, how Libra is placed in your chart, where the eclipse is going to be in what house for you in your chart. You also would need to know how Saturn and Mercury will be aspecting each other to you in your chart. Okay. Because some of you are going to really be going through it. You're going to be really feeling this thunderbolt of an energy. And again, this is what this eclipse is going to bring. Because it's going to be shocking. It's going to be like, what? What do you mean you want to break up? What do you mean that you want to date or get to know me? It's going to be different, okay, for everybody. But it's going to be a shocking aspect for you. Okay, again, for some of you, what do you mean I gotta move? Yep. So let's get another one. And again, like I said, okay, Mercury will be direct tomorrow, but let's give it an extra 5 days. And those messages are going to start coming in for you that you need, okay, for your guidance. Listen to your intuition. Allow the spirit to help you with your intuition and your guidance. Right. Busy time and multitasking. That also, again, can be very busy time at home. Things that you need to do around your home. You can get messages about your community, your neighbors, your own house from your landlord. It also, like I said, it also could be coming in for some of you about a job. Okay. So a lot of you will be going back to work because Mercury going back direct, that important information, the technology, the computers, the emails, stuff like that is going to start flowing now. Okay. So take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reason for being busy. Some of you are keeping yourself busy, right? Because you are feeling imprisoned, your feelings and emotions, you're feeling despair, anxiety, worryation. Of course, you keeping busy for some of you because of money and for income. Okay, but some of you are just keeping yourself busy because of, where my card at? I don't know why I keep putting it down. You keep keeping yourself busy because of this connection has you feeling like you don't know what it's about. You're trying to still get more information on it. You're praying to understand what you should do next. Is this still my wish fulfillment? I'm tired of you. It could be I'm tired of the other person keep submerging themselves in their work to avoid our relationship. So they're not talking, right? And like I said, that eclipse is going to eclipse all of that away. Because you're going to start to get the information through your intuition and through your guides about this, whether they're new or old. Okay. All right, let's get one more. Thank you, angels. And also they wanted me to point out, you see both of these are the same color. This is your solar plexus chakra. So for that reason, let me switch over to these other cards. That's where your power and your wisdom lies. Okay. Ooh. That's where your power and your wisdom lies. You hold on and you keep on to your power as you love and be gentle with yourself. And understand, okay, what you do need to give time, money, and energy to. You don't need to keep avoiding a situation or a purpose because the other person is closed off, not giving you any information, not talking about it, maybe also acting like they want to close the book on it. So it's leaving you like this. So you could be saying, okay, are we going to balance this out? Again, with all that energy going into Libra, correct? So you had these cards to pop out, green and purple, which is grief and no recovery. You don't have the key. Thank you, angels. You see that? You see how it looks like it's a lock on the top of that book? You're not going to be able to recover this. It's not going to be recoverable. Why? The eclipse, the grief, is going to eclipse it away so that the key, which is right here, is going to unlock you. It's going to unlock you from this sense of imprisonment. Whether it's a love relationship that you have been loyal to. And you know, the dog is ready to be tamed. It's ready to be trained. It's ready to be available for its master to spend time with it, to nurture it, to care for it, to play with it, show it some attention. Correct? Okay. So this is the situation that you have been. You've been trying to recover it. Everything is not meant for recovery. Okay. I'm sorry. It's also was a lot of pets that will be up for adoption that will be found due to the hurricane. So make sure that if you do find somebody's pet, if you can take care of it because it's owner. And look, it's a dog in there too. Okay. It was a lot of pets that will be deceased off of this hurricane, and also going to be a lot of pets that will be put into the the shelter due to the hurricane. They give me messages, I have to say it. Okay. So make sure some of y'all will also get one of these pets, but they may pass away on you. Okay. Due to the trauma and the excitement and probably too much water intake, and they won't recover. But some of you also will be nursing somebody's pet back to health that you will be finding because they're going to be in some type of shelter or something, hiding, and you're going to find it. Okay. And make sure, if you can, take care of that pet until the owner can put out some type of notification that they're looking for their animal. Okay. All right. The green is your heart chakra. I've been on your mind. Well, that's why I showed my face today. I'm not all the way well, okay? But I'm getting my voice back. I'm getting better. For the people who did not know, yes, I did get COVID. And yes, even though I'm an oraculist, and even though I have a form of protection, I'm still a human, okay? And it's due to my past life around this time, with the sun being in Virgo, which is the health house, and also aspecting my Saturn, and the way it's Saturn that is placed in my first house. A lot of y'all, like I said, need to understand and know your chart. You'll know when you're going to get sick. I kept telling y'all that, weeks and months. I kept saying when that sun go into Virgo, pay attention to your health. Recovery. because the sun being in the house of Virgo, which is health, is going to bring up and out and illuminate anything that is regarding your health. Okay. All right. So I am going to go get tested by next Friday to see if it has dissipated. We got insecurity in reverse. Now we got the red, your root chakra. Okay. Not trusting, not feeling very secure. Again, with the heart chakra, which is why they already gave you this card, which is grief. This is what also a lot of people, the root chakra is your base, is your security, is your foundation, right? This is also red, which is Mars energy, the Tower card, also Rahu. Again, the placements of, not the placements only, but the movement of Rahu in Ketu every 18-20 years bring on these phenomenal events. You could do your own research on it. Around this time, September 11th, right? We all know what happened. How long ago was that? If you do the research, that was the last time that Rahu and Ketu moved, was around September the 11th. If you go back 10 years, 20 years before that, we was at war. Our troops, I believe, was stationed in, what was it, Iraq. And they was over there, what, almost 10 years. It's a lot of phenomenals that happen every time this Ketu and Rahu moves, okay? And then we have these phenomenals of these eclipses on top. It will shake your foundation. It will shake your sense of security. And unfortunately, it also will bring on grief that we all will need to recover from. But we will, okay? Because it's time to be unlocked from this sense of imprisonment from inside of us when it comes to our feelings and emotions and things that brings us a sense of insecurity, whether it's relationship, whether it's healing from loved ones that has already left us this year or last year or within the past 18 years ago. And a lot of us have still been submerging our feelings and emotions, not able to move on as a sense of imprisonment. Could be like a parent, a child, also, you know, a grandfather, because I do have the mature man, somebody that was a very important staple in your life. All right, so let's end it with the door. And it's so nice to see y'all, okay? Always go back and look at this video, look at the cards, look at the words that's on the cards, listen to what I say, write down the timing of what I'm telling you, okay? So you can always come back to this video when that time and get here and listen to the reading and see what I'm telling you, yes? We got Jude Song, and this is your door. All right, so it says, a reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases. You can find peace within the strangest of places. So some of you, like I said in the beginning, some of you are going to have a new relationship. And spiritually, door to spirit in reverse. You're not going to see it coming. Third eye closed. Okay? And it's going to be something that actually you prayed for. Part of your wish fulfillment. but you may not try to seek or to have serenity and peace in it and about it. Okay. So a lot of you, you need to work on wearing lavender, a deep purple, whether it's just around the house, socks, eyeshadow, nail color. You see my ring, my chakra ring turning lavender as we're talking about it, right? This is my mood ring, so it's turning lavender as we're talking about. Wearing the color purple right now also will help you with opening your third eye. Lapis lazuli, sapphire, sodalite is your stones and crystals. Mint, jasmine, camphor for your oils. Meditation, going out in the sun, also will help you right now. Tai Chi, if you know how to do that or want to start practicing that. Also, yoga. Still having troubles with your eyes, your nose, your sinuses, some type of headache or migraines, right? Because your crown chakra connected to your third eye here, you will experience headaches and migraines, okay, because of the congestion here in your third eye, right? It's time now to trust in a higher source, faith, mindfulness, how you think, the way you're thinking, the way that you're manifesting, even though you don't think you're manifesting, keeping positive insight and discernment, okay? It's what you're needing to go toward, a sense of wisdom, allowing your imagination and your creativity to open up, also paying attention to your intuition. So with the insecurity card, your root chakra, you also could be experiencing some swelling in your feet or legs. Your knees also could be hurting. You also could be having some pain around your hip area. Okay. Your teeth also can be very sensitive right now. That's also connected to Saturn. So you may want to schedule a teeth exam or a cleansing or some extractions, okay? Especially with the red of the insecurity, you could need some extractions that needs to come out. Your nails also probably are very brittle right now. So try to put some like clear nail strengthening on your nails, okay? Because or take some hair, nail, and skin vitamins. Let's strengthen that because they're unstable right now. Also, some of you could be very constipated or having some pain around your rectum area or your spine, your lower spine, okay? Because try to sit upright, upright, okay? As much as you can, because that's also going to help to strengthen your spine area from your bottom of your feet, your root chakra, up to your crown. Yes. Some of you, it may be time for a blood exam to find out if you have any viruses or any I'm looking like that because they said hereditary. So some of you may need to find out any hereditary, that's what they do through the blood, right? Any hereditary diseases or ailments. The root chakra being unstable also is a sense of victim mentality. Still being very angry. You also could be very out of energy. Fears are still overtaking you. Sense of despair. Life is not a burden because the cornucopia is here. It's just that some things needs to eclipse or be taken away from you to get you out of this. It also could be a mindset connected to your third eye. Okay. A mindset of you feeling or acting or projecting out imprisonment. Yes. Addictions also for some of you are going to be eclipsed. Whatever addiction that is, food, over the counter items, street drugs, nicotine, hookahs, because it also is helping drinking, intimate affairs that are keeping you imprisoned. Okay. And then it leaves you feeling like this. That's totally the root chakra unbalanced, because you're feeling like a sense of codependency, that you need that person. This is why daughter spirit is here in reverse. You don't need that as an intimate connection, as a second, third, fourth, fifth party. Okay. That maybe you don't even know that you're entangled into, but as a sense of codependency, as wanting to be loyal to a person who is keeping you imprisoned in a love affair, okay, keeping you out of the knowledge and information, you'll never recover. This is why, again, the balance card came out in the first place. It's like everything from your root to your crown, your mentality, your mindset, your spirituality, everything now is trying to get balanced for you. It's time, right? When your root chakra is better, you're going to have more patience, not only with other people, but yourself. Your sufficiency is going to come back, and you're not going to be codependent on, I don't need your love. I don't need you to message me when you only want to be intimate. I don't need you to provide me with money as a way of codependency, so I always depend on you. You'll start getting your own self-sufficiency back. Your instinct, that courage is going to come back. Strength, stamina, and also that healthy lifestyle. Let's quickly talk about the heart. When the heart chakra is exposed in the wrong way to a certain situation, it can be very challenging to you to accept love. Okay. You're always going to stay in some type of indifference. It also can be like, you would want to expect, recognition by the things that you do for a person. This also can be why this card comes out. You would expect recognition as a way of being challenged to accept love. Like the dog is sitting here, he's feeling challenged to accept love because he's holding the leash, because he wants to be paid attention to. He wants to be walked. He wants to go around and sniff the grass and sniff the trees and everything like that. But the owner, per se, is not paying him any attention, right? Again, leading back to that sense of codependency. Well, how do I feel today? They haven't messaged me, or etc. Correct? Let's quickly talk on the last one, which was the purple, which was recovery, your crown. Again, your pineal gland, right? Which is the other important part besides your heart in your body. That's connected also to your third eye. Your nervous system, correct? Arrogance and flexibility, and your need of a sense of calmness. This is also why the prayer card and connect to spirit card came out. It's time for you, or needing to connect back to a sense of calmness. Okay, having a sense of calmness, getting away from that sense of imprisonment, that sense of despair, the sense of feeling like you can't recover, and that sense of instability, right? A sense of anxiousness is what they also are telling me. All right, but that's kind of like the short version of it. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Thank y'all so much again for tuning in for today's reading. I really appreciate it. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, leave a comment about how it resonated with you. I will be back tomorrow. And like I said, go in the playlist, look for any readings that I did last year, the year before last, the year before that. For anybody who don't know, I have been on YouTube 5 years now. Oh, I got Oh yeah, I just had an anniversary. Yeah. So I've been on YouTube 5 years, so it's plenty of readings to go back. You can go back 3 years if you want to. Listen to the reading, see how it resonates for you. I guarantee you, you will still hear something on like it's you're going through it right now from a reading 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, but I may say something then because my channeling changes. It changes every day, every month, every year. How I was back then channeling is very different than how I was now. So ain't no telling, girl, what I said. Okay, so go back, look at those readings, and get some insight. Okay, to help you with a very mature decision that you will be needing to make very soon regarding your stability, your home, your job, career, love prospects coming in, and those old loves going out, and your reconnection to be guided to reconnect with family. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Be safe. And my prayers and goes out to the people who were affected by the hurricane. We're gonna recover, but it's gonna take some time, right? All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.